I like saw the cars, and the moment I saw them, I'm like, this is what I want to do. So I'm Rashid Al Dhaheri. I am 15 years old and I'm from the United Arab Emirates and I'm a Formula 4 driver. Well, actually the starting point is here in Yas Marina circuit. I was 3 years old. I saw the cars for the first time on the racetrack. I didn't think of it as a hobby or as a job or I just thought of something that I want to be doing in the future, something I want to be a part of. Like the next step was convincing my parents, telling them I want to be a driver, I want to be a driver. Then we started with karting in Alain. I was 4.5 years old. Then we moved to Italy because, karting there is very strong. The European Championships, World Championships are all based in Italy, so I always had to go back and forth traveling. We started with 50cc, we moved to 60 Mini. We started competing with, more international races. We moved to Junior, then Senior, and now we're in Formula 4. Formula 4, it's a big step because the tracks are completely different. They become much bigger, the cars are much bigger, heavier, faster. Every time we move, it's always a bit faster. I'm happy about that. We like the speed, we can't complain. Well, of course the family needs to be very supportive. Like from the moment that I decided I wanted to be a racing driver, there's a lot of tough times, a lot of sacrifices. For example, I spent 2 years without seeing them when they were in China and I was in Italy. There was COVID, so I wasn't able to go back and forth. So actually there was a long time where I didn't see them. So, there's a lot of small sacrifices that you have to make to follow your dreams and that the family also has to help you make them. Before the race, there's a lot of process, like let's say the analytical process, but also right before we go into the track, we like to have a good warm-up, be physically ready with the car. Like the moment we go into the car, we try to go into a mindset where we block out every external thought. We just think about what we have to do. I think every racing driver needs to have something that they want to represent through their helmet, something that's part of them. At the end, the helmet is the only part that is visible of the driver that's completely theirs to change. So I love to represent my home country, the United Arab Emirates. I have Emirati all over the helmet and the colors of our flag. We have a very meaningful quote to me, which says, "Intum jil muhim, نريد أن ننافس بكم دولة العالم," which is said by Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. It's something that I like to keep close to me whenever I'm competing all over the world. I think that motivates me a lot. I'm a very competitive person, so I want to be there, to compete for the World Championships, hopefully, to compete for races. But yeah, overall the goal is to reach Formula 1.